MEU members. So I'm getting ready here, and I'm hoping that some of you are gonna come and keep me company. That way I can talk to somebody and not be on my own. So let's give this cut crease a try today. You know, I'm probably gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette and then go from there. So I prepped my skin, like, you know, I don't do my face until the end. Oh, Facebook says congratulations, this is my 5th broadcast. Well, perfect. 25th broadcast, 25th live that I'm doing. So I'm gonna start with my eyes. I'm gonna use the anti-aging prime potion from Urban Decay. This is the one that I've been using right now, just because I think it's the anti-aging times right now. And I see there are a couple people in here, so she would say hi, and that way I don't feel awkward. Not that I will feel awkward. I'm able to talk on my own for a bit. Okay, so I'm doing the prime potion, and I actually like even do like under the brow bone and stuff just to highlight it. Okay, here we go. Hi, Alexandria, or Alex. I guess your nickname is probably Alex. How are you doing, girl? Thanks for popping in. Hopefully, you know, I usually chit chat a lot. By the time like I'm about to end the live video, I usually have like 25 or 30 people. So I usually talk a lot, and my videos are usually kind of long. So I hope you're gonna hang out with me for a bit. Okay. And I'm sorry if my eyebrows suck. They've been sucky these days, and I need to go get them done. So alright, so I put on my prime potion. I'm trying to be more organized today, so I have everything laid down here, and hopefully that means that everything is going to be running smoothly. Okay, and I also have my coffee, so I'm not going to sleep. Okay, so after I did that, your nickname is Peanut. You're the first person that has said my name right. Oh, perfect! Yoo-hoo! Well, my nickname is Cookie, by my husband alone. He calls me Cookie. But in college, it was Kat or Kautar, which is my name, but some people have a hard time with it, so I give them the option. So after I did my prime potion, I'm just going to use the Naked Skin Urban Decay Concealer. This is in the shade Light Neutral, okay? And I'm just going to, you know, just... I'm not going to put a whole lot. I'm going to try to like scrape here. And I'll just use this little mirror and just like put a little bit all over. I just don't want it to be cakey, so I'm kind of being like extra careful with this. And I know it looks weird right now, but we're going to use the finger for that. Hi, Balqis. Salam alaikum. And guys, if you hear me talk in different languages, it's just because, you know, some people that pop in here don't talk English. Not that Balqis is American, she talks English, but I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes I've got people from Europe popping in, and I'm just gonna, with my long nails these days, it's really hard to use the finger. So I'm using one of those brushes as a concealer brush. It's one of the sets that I showed you guys a long time ago. Walaikum salam. Okay, so I put in my Urban Decay Prime Potion. Salam alaikum, Ophelia. Hi, Ophelia. I put in my Urban Decay, everything is Urban Decay, Light Concealer. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, so I have the RCMA powder in this nice container. Like I said, Eva Lorraine from Expotential, who did the expo on December 4th or 5th, I don't remember. She does these nice designs. You can ask her whatever you want, and she will make it, you know, personalize your little container. So it's really nice to see this on the vanity. Hi, Desiree. Hi, Sarah. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this little... Oh, thank you, Ophelia. I was like, okay, so I see your name in Arabic on the right side, And then I see Nice Nails, so I wasn't sure if somebody with the Facebook name Nice Nails just popped in, or if you're the one who said Nice Nails. It was just kind of confusing. So I'm gonna take like a little thingy like this one, and just take a little bit of the RCMA. I'm kind of gonna use it as a prep for my eye so that things stick. Okay, kind of a base, although I'm planning on using another base. So I'm just gonna go like this, okay? All over. I'll go up and down. Don't worry if you touch your whatever else you touch, just because we are gonna be perfecting this as we go. Okay, so I just use all over up to under the brow bone. Okay, and this is why I don't do my face, because a lot of times I do a lot of boo-boos while I'm working. So these days I'm using the Purify Pomegranate and SI wipes. I don't think I'm gonna need that. Let me just you know what, let me get one of those clean sponges and I'll just wipe down this that I did on the side. Ta-da! Done. Yeah, they sell these tiny bits. I think they come in a pack of 6. So I put all my beauty blenders / wedges like these and stuff. You can find like really great deals on at TJ Maxx or Burlington, you know, and those tiny ones are really perfect for here. You can also use, yeah, you know, something like that. But this is like, I find, even if it's tiny, it's good for like concealer or for baking under the eye. But I find this like, you know, it's the right size for like, you know, setting your, you know, starting your framework. Okay? ربنا يخليك. ايوا ندعيو الله سبحانه وتعالى ما نخربوهاش اليوم. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Modern Renaissance palette. I have never used this palette. I mean, I did use it personally, but I've never used it live. So I was thinking maybe it's time to use it live. So those are the colors over here. And I'm gonna say the name of the color that I'm using as I go. So whatever I use, I'm trying to be organized today. So whatever I use, I put on the left side. Whatever I did not use yet, I'm putting, I mean, whatever I used on the right side, whatever I did not use on the left side. So, and I also prepared my cup of brushes that I need today. Those cups, you find them at TJ Maxx. It's $4.99. I think they're really cute. I mean, I do have a lot more brushes than this, obviously, but I just put in this cup whatever brushes I'm going to use today. So make it kind of like organized. So okay, so let's start. I'm gonna start with a base color that's gonna go all over the lid. You know, it's gonna be the one called Tempura, so it's the one over here. Okay, and for new people who just you know, it's their first time watching my live, I keep repeating, and this is probably annoying to people who are older and they've been watching me all the time. I repeat that I'm not a makeup artist, but I do enjoy doing makeup, and that's why I, you know, so I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just hoping you'll hang out with me and bear with me while I'm doing this, okay? So I'm using Tempura. I'm using a MAC brush. This is the 239 SE. This is a limited edition brush, so I'm gonna just put it all over my eye, okay? And like I said, today I'm going to attempt to do a cut crease. Okay. So I just put Tempura all over. You cannot really tell the difference because we already had our CMA on top of our lid. So, I mean, I say our lid like if the lid we're sharing it together, but that's that. Okay, so what do you guys think? I was thinking about either using the Venetian Red as my crease color, which is this one, or using the Love Letter as, the Love Letter as my crease color. So between Venetian Red and Love Letter, can you guys help me and tell me which one you would like me to do? Venetian Red, this one, Love Letter, this one. They have like similar nuances. So the first one to answer is going to be the one that I'm going to do. Venetian Red. Should I do Venetian Red or should I do Love Letter? First answer that pops in, So Venetian red. Okay, so let's go from there. Okay, so perfect. So Venetian red that is. Let's hope this is gonna be good. All right, so normally I would take like the brush that we use for the either for the gel liner or for the eyebrows. Okay. So I'm just taking one of these. Hi, Brenda. Okay, red, red, red. Hi, Zainub. Everybody is like red. Okay, well, let's see how that would turn out. It's kind of like Valentine's Day, so everything is red. Even my thingy over here. Hi, Ariel. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt, remember that Makeup Forever that I did not raffle up in the end because people did not participate. So I'm just going to use the number 274 straight Makeup Forever. It's got this spoolie at the end and it's got this. This is usually for the eyebrows. So I'm going to attempt to use this with the Venetian red and then draw kind of like a mustache to kind of draw my what's going to be the cut crease or my crease. Okay, so I'm going to, let's start and see how this is going to be. So I will start, I usually start from my inner and I go a little bit higher. And I'm being very extra careful. Okay, so I go on top, a little bit on top of my crease. And don't worry if you see like little boo-boos or little things because we're gonna work on that. Hi, Sandra. Hi, Habibti Ariel. Okay, so we're gonna sharpen it up. Like I always say, the makeup comes together at the end. It doesn't matter how it looks right now. We're just kind of doing a framework. And we can always like cut down on the length and stuff like that. So everybody voted on using the Venetian red for the cut crease. So I'm gonna attempt to do it as equivalent as I can. And pretty much what I do is that I follow the brow bone and then I just go from there. This palette is a very pigmented palette. So you've got to be really careful when you pick up the product because I didn't realize that this red was gonna be this much red. But hey, we'll figure it out. So it's like drawing a mustache. They're not totally exacts. I feel like this is better. This is curvier. This is worse, but you know, when you're right-handed, usually you have one side that's easier than the other. So we're just gonna continue. I'm just doing this. Perfect. So I'm done with this part. Well, obviously, like you don't want to leave your crease like that. So I'm gonna use a pencil brush. This is number 216 from Makeup Forever. This is what it looks like, and let's see here. So what do you guys think? I mean, this is going to be a look that everybody has voted on. Hopefully it's not going to be a disaster. So I'm thinking either Buon Fresco or Antique Bronze as the blending shade. So Buon Fresco and Antique Bronze. Maybe this one would be a better one to blend it in with, or Antique Bronze. So what do you guys want? First person to comment, probably there are like a lot of people who are commented, but the first comment that I see is the one that I'm gonna do. So should I do Buon Fresco or Antique Bronze. Buon Fresco or Antique Bronze for blending. Going once. Going twice. Anybody want to help me pick the color? Buon Fresco is a little bit lavenderish looking. Buen Fresco. Okay, Annalise. So I'm going to go with what Annalise said. I'm just taking a pencil brush over here. Okay. And I'm going to blend that red. Okay, Fresco, Fresco, Antique. Well, I already went with the Fresco. You guys. So I'm just taking my Fresco. And I'm just taking my pencil brush and going over it, okay? Just to blend it out. And again, you can also always like go back in if you feel like the color was not enough and stuff. I could go back with Venetian red, you know, and you just go all the way, okay? Okay, and don't worry how it looks because we're gonna, yeah, I'm going on top of the Venetian red to blend it out. Because here how it was, and here how it is. Because you don't want, and we're gonna clean up afterwards, so don't worry about this. You don't want your, you know, you want your cut crease to be sharp, but I don't know why I have so much powder on my lashes. But you don't want it to be kind of like, hey, I'm here. This is like geometrical. Sharp in a way, but curvy. So. And don't worry, we will clean up. So if I feel like I should have like a little bit more red, I'll just grab a little bit. I start conservatively, you know, and do my thing. I just like using the small pencil brush for blending as opposed to the other one because I feel like, you know, you still blend pretty well, but you're not like all over the place. You're not like smoking it. Okay? Hi Fatima, Assalamu alaikum. When people pop in, Facebook tells me, so you can't hide. Just because I want it to be a little bit more pink, I went ahead and put a little bit more of that Venetian red. Wa alaikum salam, Fatima. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So I'm gonna start with the Buen Fresco to blend it out. That's that. Okay, and don't worry if you feel like it's a little bit too high and stuff, we can always go back with the concealer and fix it, okay? Good morning, Princess Rania. Thank you, Sarah. I hope you're gonna like the end result. That's what matters. Okay, so again, with that same pencil brush, this was the 216 Wavy from Makeup Forever. Thanks, Ashley. So we're gonna go ahead and blend this part, okay? And normally, like I said, I go a little bit above the crease just so I can have a little bit of room for when I put, to have like a, what is it called? Because with the cut crease, you have like your crease, you have your lid that goes all the way, and then you have your liner. So I like to go a little bit above my little line. So, and like I said, makeup is trial and error, so you just go for it, you know? Take risks and then see how it's gonna work. Just try to make it as equivalent as you can. And like I said, it's like a mustache. So like I said, this is like way better than this one. But we'll figure out how to fix it. And because I want like a lot more red tones onto the cut crease, I'm gonna go back with Venetian red. And like I said, I go a little bit at a time just because this is like very pigmented. I just like put my hand, like I put my finger and it's already there, you know? So we start building colors a little bit at a time. If you don't have a pencil brush, don't worry about it. We can always use a blending brush like this one. Okay, this has been used and abused, so. My husband says, damn. I'm wondering if he's watching me live right now. Okay, so, okay, this is the MAC 224. It doesn't look like MAC 224 anymore, but trust me, this is the MAC. You can use that one to blend, okay? It's just a matter of, I feel like I have more control. Okay? And you can go all the way in, okay? And no worries. So like I said, this one is way much better than this one. And if anybody want to talk, you can. Okay. I don't like this curve. So what I'm gonna do is just clean up over here. Go back with this. Okay, so let's see. So we got this. Yeah, no, that's fine actually. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stand up because I would like to look up close on the mirror to see. So don't, you know, worry, I'll be right back. Kind of. And I go all the way to the inner corner just because I do love this color of red. So I'm just gonna do like that. Okay. Okay, so if I feel that this one is a little bit more on top than the other one, when I use my concealer to clean it out, I'm just gonna okay. I think that's fine. Okay. What happened here? Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Halima. Okay, so here's the part that makes the cut crease a little bit sharper is when we use a concealer to clean up, you know, to clean up this part so that we would have room to play with it, okay? And you can use any kind of concealer. I just use what I have. You don't have to use an expensive brand. You can use the Maybelline, the, you know, whatever you want, but the whole point is to clean up that line and just make sure that it doesn't get cakey. So what I do, I take my concealer brush. I just feel I have more control over it doing this like that, as opposed to you know, going like this and doing it. Okay, so here we go. So I start by writing, doing my line over here. because you don't want to fill your eye. You want it to look like you've used a, what is it called? Is it a compass? To cut that crease. You don't want to fill your eye with concealer. You don't want it to be cakey, yet you want to see like a well-defined semicircle. So you go slowly, and your concealer brush has to be very precise. So if like you have a concealer brush that has got like hair all over and stuff like that, you might want to get a better brush that's more precise, okay? Like I said, we're not filling up our eye with concealer for the heck of filling up, so we just take a little bit. That's why I just do a little bit here, because we're just cleaning up. Okay? Hi, Amanda. So you follow with this, like that. And you just like clean up over here. Okay? So, you can always fix it. Assalamu alaikum, Sadia. Obviously, like, a cut crease is not something, normally, I would not wear it to work, just because it's very, like, party kind of, thank you, Ashley, it's very party kind of, you know, look. It's to go either to a party, to a club. It's more like nighttime makeup, not like daytime makeup, just because it's too much, you know? I mean, you don't want people, but again, if you're a makeup enthusiast, you're entitled to do whatever you want. Okay, so that's for this eye. Okay, I tried to the best I can to draw my circle, and then go up, and then sharpen up that crease. It's going to be sharpened up at the end also, because we're going to go back. Okay, so we're going to do the same. A double cut crease. This is a cut crease that I'm doing right now. So the difference, and this is how, actually the concept is the same, whether it's the single cut crease or the double cut crease. When you're doing a double cut crease, when you go with your liner and you go all the way up, you're gonna bring the liner back down, and you're gonna leave a little bit of that lid. See, like, instead of me, I'm gonna be filling up the lid with the color that I'm using. You know, you're gonna be filling up like part of the lid and leaving the other one as the either your lid color or the concealer color. So that's the double cut crease. Okay, right now I'm just attempting at a cut crease. It's one thing when you're doing the cut crease on your own and you can go back. If you don't like it, you can wipe everything. And another thing when you're doing it live and people are watching you and you mess up and you're like, I can't edit. And people are not going to be sitting down here and, you know, waiting for me to finish up my thing. So, okay. Hi, Yoli. So, same thing. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So, like I said, there's always one side that's easier than the other just because I am right-handed. So, it's kind of like a little bit crooked for me. Yeah, like for example, if I were to do a double cut crease, you see where I have the little wrinkle over here? So I'm gonna, when I do my liner and I bring it back, I'm just gonna bring it back, you know, and start building my color and leave that little wrinkle that's over there, you know, and that would be my double. Because I would have cut the crease at the bottom and cut the crease on top, like, you know, with a sharp line. I know, getting the eyes the same, that would be like in a perfect world. So I'm doing like if I'm coloring and I don't want to get color outside of the lines. So that's what I'm doing right now. So how is everybody doing? Do you guys have, anybody has like fun plans for today? Today, okay, so I go to the post office once a week on my day off to do all the shipments that I owe. So today is going to be a big shipment day, okay? And the post office I go to, now they know me. Like every time they're like, oh, it's like a deja vu, you know, because I'm always coming with like my Sephora bag that's got like bunch of packages already with the addresses and stuff and asking for put fragile sticker on it, please, you know. Try to save me money, please, you know. Find me the best deal. So anyway, they're funny. Now, the hardest part about this one is because when I'm trying to slide this, I have like little wrinkles over here. So it's really like, when you have little wrinkles, sometimes it's like a little bit harder to work with it. Because like you're bringing the brush and the wrinkle is coming with you. Sometimes I feel like the big mirror is easier for me. Okay, so if I feel like this one is, let's get this. So that's that. This one is a little bit up and not as curvy. So I'm gonna go back. And a cut crease is a pain in the butt. Because you can never get that curve the same. Unless you're a professional. But when you're an amateur, it's really hard to get that curve. The same. I love this side way more than I love this side. Just a pain. Hi, Sanat. Okay, well, it is what it is. Thank you for the uplifting comment, Sanat. Okay, so it is what it is. I'm just gonna, you know, hopefully people are not gonna notice, hey, you've got that crease over there. It's curvy and this one is not curvy, but what the heck. Okay, so I'm gonna try. Hi, Juanita. I'm gonna use, so I've got the Kat Von D Too Faced Friends over here, so I'll use the Too Faced part. And what was I gonna do? I'm gonna use the Friendspiration. I didn't use this palette. I used the Kat Von D part, but I didn't use the Too Faced part. So I'm gonna go back with that same brush from MAC 239 SE limited edition brush, and I'm gonna take some of the Friendspiration and put it all over the lid. Hi, Juanita. So you tap and try to pack it on there. You're getting ready, Juanita. You need to do getting ready like over here. And I'm just gonna follow with this. Although this is not like the color I'm planning on using. Okay, so for inspiration, pack it on. Okay. If you feel you need more, you can put more, but I just feel, because I'm using this just as a base, I was thinking about using glitter today, since I feel like pink goes well with gold, so I'm just gonna use the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art, and I'll use the part that's called, the bottom part, obviously, and I'm gonna use the number 100 Topaz Twinkle something, number 100. Don't have anxiety. Well, one thing I guarantee everybody that's in this group, if anybody comes up with a comment that was hurtful to you, or you feel like, you know, it wasn't welcome, it was degrading, I'm gonna block that person right away. You know, I just want this to be a community where people uplift each other, not where people put each other down. If you don't like something, just move on with your life and let other people live their lives, you know. Not everybody takes critiques, you know, the same way, and some people get hurt, you know. So I do guarantee you that you've got my back, or I've got your back, if anything like that were to happen, okay? So that's that. I was thinking, okay, before I go in with the glitter, I was thinking of using the Pat McGrath Labs, just because I only used it one time. So I'm gonna see if I can pack on some of the gold in there, and I'll use the mixing liquid that they gave me, although I don't like it that much. It came with the set. I like the MAC, let me see, what is it? I like the MAC Fix Plus better, so I'll give it another try and see if it's gonna pack any, that's funny, Annalise. We're gonna see if it's gonna pack enough, it's gonna make the Pat McGrath actually look good, because every time I used this mixing liquid, I didn't like it. So let's see. I just wanted to give me like a, because I don't want to be using up the entire bottle from the Revlon. So I just wanted to give me like a little base to work with. Okay. And a lot of people who know me know that I like. And I think, you know, for packing pigments, it's actually better to use, like the concealer brush that I used, as opposed to a brush that has this. I just feel that synthetic, let me see, what the heck happened to my concealer brush? It's better. I just feel it's better. So, that's that. Hi, Dunia. Oh, cool. Well, Annalise, I mean, if you like your makeup, take a selfie and show us what you look like today. Show us your makeup of the day. Okay, so I'm just gonna pack this on here. And I do the entire lid. Okay. And like I said, this is the Pat McGrath pigment in gold. Okay. I also like got out the cream because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to use, but it looks like the gold is doing its job. And I'm putting it out too. Don't worry, we're gonna be cleaning up everything that's in here. Okay? So I went to, thank you, Paloma. I went to AT&T today because I told you guys I switched from an iPhone to an Android, which a lot of people told me you are crazy. When you're an iPhone girl or an Apple girl, you are pretty much an Apple girl forever. And hopefully, because I went to ask them if I could switch my phone to an iPhone again. And they said, well, it's beyond the 14 days. And I'm like, well, 14 days is not enough for us to test the phone. And the last lives that I did, they got pixelated. So I was very upset that the video capabilities of the Android are not as on point as the iPhone. So they told me to give them a couple days. Hopefully they're going to tell me, okay, bring your stuff we'll do it for you this one time, and you're on your own the next time. So we'll see. Are you guys happy with iPhone or Android when it comes to I mean, if you have either one, when it comes to videos? Talk to me. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just packing on the pigment. Obviously, I bought this Pat McGrath. It was like overpriced, but I need to use it. I'd be like going to the post office. I'd be like, is she coming to a wedding or what? But you know what? People in Albuquerque start to know me, because I have people, like random people that I meet, like at the post office the other day. She's like, oh, I know you from Facebook. iPhone, definitely. Android, everybody has got their... You've always hated iPhone? Oh my god, I'm like, you know, I'm regretting my iPhone so much right now. If you have like a tinier brush, that would be better. The thing is this one is a little bit... Let me see. I thought that this one... I have two pencil brushes from Makeup Forever, and I just thought that this one was a little bit dirty, but I guess not. Hi, Brandy! Yeah, you know, everything I have is Apple. My computer, my all the iPod, iPad, iPhone, I. You know, so it's really hard to work with this. So I'm kind of hoping they will make an exception for a good customer. Okay. And especially with the cut crease, I mean, unless you've got like a very good hand and you've got, you know, artistic skills and stuff, I definitely would not do my face first. You know, like I could do my face first if it's a smoky eye or a regular makeup day, but for things like cut creases and stuff, you're definitely gonna have to like clean up and stuff, and you don't wanna. Okay, so I'm gonna call it that. So I'm gonna use the other, what is it called? The Revlon, but because it's glitter and it's a little bit sticky, I'm thinking about doing my liner first, and then I'll go with the glitter part. Juanita, everything you own is Android. And Ashley, everything you own is, I guess we are too, that means is Apple. Okay. So, I'm going to use the tattoo liner from Kat Von D that came with that set of Too Faced Kat Von D, I don't know what to call it, friendship. Friendship? We're friends now. Let's make things together. Alright. I usually like to start with this part. So, what I'm going to do... You can either, so you have two options. You can either link your pink that's here to the liner, or you can leave like the little bit of room, that way you see the the three lines, and do it like that. So I'm gonna see which one I want to do. I'm probably gonna link the pink. So I'll just link the pink to this, you know, and do it like that, maybe. I don't know, I'm kind of debating right now. Let me see, this doesn't have enough Pat McGrath. Hi, Sonia. Yeah, so I guess the market is like Android against iPhone. Who is the winner? You know? Because I feel like this is like way pinkier than this. So maybe this needs like a little bit of mixing liquid. So I'm just going to do it like right here. And I look weird, I know. I never know like how to cover my hair and do the makeup. It's just weird. Okay. So I try to come up with a plan. That's a bunch. That's a bunch. But we'll clean it up, so no worries. I just do this. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna use the big mirror. I usually like to, especially with the cut crease, I like to use my liner designer or a business card, and that way I know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do, let's start with this one because usually this is the harder one. Okay guys, I have to stand up. Sorry, I'm up. You're probably just looking at my extra weight. Okay. Okay, so I did the liner. You know, there are boo-boos here, so that's where the cleanup comes up. I'm gonna first clean up with the wipe from the Purify, and then I'll clean up with the concealer, okay? You're looking at the B and BB? Okay. Okay, so this is my first time using this tattoo liner. That's why I feel like more comfortable going up and looking at the mirror. Okay. The right side is much easier than the left side. So let's go here. Okay, and this side is much easier and curvier. Like I said, the makeup comes together at the end. Okay, so that's that. So that's what I will go and clean up. What happened to the lid? And clean up the messes. Hi, sweetie pie. So for people who, I don't know if Sandra, you're here, but remember last time I posted there was a limited edition Starbucks cup that was pink. It was really cute, and we couldn't find it anymore below 80 bucks on eBay because it was a past limited edition. Well, right now, I don't remember how much I bought this for, but I bought it like a month ago maybe. They have a Starbucks pink, you know, which you can get. Hi, sweetie pie. for like a lot less than, you know, what we were gonna pay originally for the other one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go like right here. And clean up the side. Of course, like if you feel like the length is a little bit too much, I try to end it at the end of my brows. Okay. And we're gonna sharpen it with the little concealer. The cut crease put itself together once you have the, what is it called? The lashes on and stuff. That's when you actually see the look. So that's that. So it does look a little bit, you know, too much and stuff. But once you have the lashes and stuff, it actually hides the length of this. But usually the cut crease, you're going to end it around here, okay? By the end of your lashes. Oh, here it is. You like that gold, Amanda? I'm glad you do. Hi, Karen. Okay, same thing. I'm gonna do on the other side. And I completely suck to the left side. I just, you know, I'm just not left-handed. Okay, and if I feel like this one is thin and the other one is not as thin, I'll just continue working on this like that until I feel they're approximately equivalent. Hi, Princess Rania. Yeah, the Pat McGrath, I mean, is amazing. It's just that the price is not. And because I cannot buy the smaller set, I'm just a makeup enthusiast who spends too much money. I had to buy the entire set, and the entire set is $165, so that's not like really cheap. Okay, so I just try to you know, wipe my thing up until I can fix it. So obviously, because this video is gonna be long, I will probably fix a little bit off camera. I'll see. Okay, so now, because I am a glitter girl, we're gonna go back with that glitter. Some people want some of these things on the 50 states in 50 days. And I'm sorry guys, I had to pause it just because I have a lot of shipments that I need to catch on, and I kind of try to stick to a budget per week. So that's why I paused it at state 28, and then once I ship everything, I probably post 2 or 3 states at the same time. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the glitter, just a tiny bit. Some people would have like a liner and make it like a triple, you know, kind of like a double cut crease. And because I used this before and it does crease a little bit, so I'm not gonna, I mean, there is possibility to build that glitter, but I'm not going to. Just because I like the way it looks. I'm just giving it some kind of You can use the Urban Decay, I think it's called Razor Sharp or something. They have liners that have glitter in them. And by the way, if you're looking to buy any Urban Decay products, get in touch with me first, because I could save you money. And I get you the same thing. Authentic. Okay. Zuwaina, salam alaikum. Zuwaina in Moroccan is like Zwina, which means beautiful. So, you've got a nice name. like I said, because we're gonna put on lashes and stuff, it doesn't really matter if, you know, the liner is not perfect, because the lashes tend to hide a lot of that spots, and you're gonna be like putting the liner on top again. So left side. So, and I try not to touch my my liner, you know. I just couldn't do this first. Normally, like, I would do everything and the liner would be the last thing I do. But because this glitter sticks, you know, I don't want to... If it sticks, it'll be hard to put liner on top of it. Man, I need to go to a party now. I'm gonna attempt at, actually first I will, hold on, what happened here? Here we go. I'm gonna line the inner part of my, hi Karima. كريمة ما نوصلولكش نتيا في البروفيسيوناليزم ديالك ها. قبلي علينا بهاد الكاكريصة باقي ما كملت. Hi Kate. So Karima is a makeup artist in Dubai, and she's Moroccan. So that's why I said, you know, don't judge my caprice. You're probably like a way better at transforming people than I am. So I'm doing this like that. It's intimidating when someone does better than you is actually watching you. أهلين وسهلين. Hi Kate. So this is a Milani. I always use this just because I feel, you know, it's not expensive, and I like this better than I like the high-end coat liners. This is the liquid like eyeliner pencil, Milani. You guys know what I use because every time I do the live, except for the palettes and the looks that change, everything else is the same. You can actually like lift up your eye, and you do the liner on top too. Okay? Like that. Hi Samira. Karima وليس هذا الطليانية. Okay, so now I'm gonna go here and do the same thing on the left eye. And I just feel like if you're doing kind of like a heavy look like this one, it's really hard not to use a liner. It's really hard. Hey, Karima. So, lift up. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a sec. So this liner is very creamy, very, you know, so it gets all over my my hands, and if I touch my face. كريمة نهضر معاك اختي بالمغربية. Thanks Kate. كريمة راه معنا فاطمة مغربية حتى هي، ومعنا سويدي باي مغربية. دونك هي نهضروا بالمغربية. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I had to. Let me see here. All right. مغاربة أمريكا. Moroccans of USA. So now I'm just gonna go like under here. Just to clean up. And I'll use my sponge. I forgot to bring it. I just do sharp lines, and I know it looks kind of weird right now, but once you do the... I think I have a sponge that's a little bit damp. And then I just kind of clean up over here. You can use this part, the pointy part, for the pointy sides. Okay, so that's that. Normally, like, I do like a liquid eyeliner to sharpen up that line, but I can't find it, so I just use the tattoo liner. Oh, where's my mascara? So I'm gonna use, this is called Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara. Everything has to have sexual names, I guess, with the companies nowadays, because maybe that's what sell. I don't know. معليش إلا درتو الربالة غير هضرة. Let me see what happened. Okay, here we go. No, not this one. Okay, so I have no idea what happened to my favorite. Oh, here we go. My favorite lash primer is the Urban Decay Subversion. Thicker, longer, stronger, as they say. And like I said, if you're not wearing lashes and you want to make them look dramatic, you can either use like that lash thingy, which I do have, and I have no clue what it went, to prep your lashes. I don't do that. You can use like a card like this to put up your lashes, kind of like that. Just make them go up. I'm still gonna use the highlights under my brows and stuff, so, but because I don't want this video to be long, I'm just gonna do this like that. Okay? I will do the eyes here, and I'm gonna go finish up my face probably in another group called Shameless Beauties. You guys can join that group. Ali is, with Brandy, is the owner of the group. Ali is also moderator on that, on this group. So you guys saw how I do my face before, so I don't want to make this to be a 2-hour video. So maybe after I fix my lashes and everything, I'll go to the other group to finish my face. If you guys want to hang out with me still, you can go to the other group. I just feel, even if this is my group and most of my efforts are concentrated on this group, see this? This is the lash primer. It's white and it makes lashes look long. Not that I complain, my lashes are already long. Okay? Yeah, so what I said, I concentrate my efforts obviously on my group, but I, you know, There are certain groups that I like, so sometimes I participate in them. So that's the lash primer over here. Well, this is not the Better Than Sex. This is just the lash primer called Subversion. Oh yeah, it's definitely not Better Than Sex. Called Subversion lash primer, and this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This came on the set of Kat Von D and the Too Faced came with the Better Than Sex over here on this side and the Kat Von D tattoo liner. They were in the same box. Okay? You're funny. So I'm just gonna do this. How is everybody? So people in Dubai, what time is it? Ophelia, are you still here? What time is it in Sweden? Anybody from outside the US here still? كاين شي حد من خارج من غير كريمة؟ كاين شي حد من خارج أمريكا معايا في اللايف دابا؟ Yeah, I probably will not put lashes because I do like this. Well, you know what? You don't really have to use the whole shenanigan. مريم من الرياض من السعودية، مرحبا بك مريم. مغربية أو نهضر معاك باللغة شو نقول لك Levantine. I've done a full face before. It does take me forever because I do a lot of stuff. But that's not something I do like before going to work. Before going to work, I apply my vitamin and my collagen booster. I do my foundation, sometimes with a primer or sometimes with just the moisturizer underneath of it. And then I do my eye, like very simple eye look, and then I do I don't even contour. Probably I only highlight my nose. I don't even highlight. I just use my blush and use my lipstick and get going. I don't have time because I have to take my daughter to daycare before I go to work, and I have to make it to work on time. But, you know, on a day like today, I'm off. I've got all day. Why not? مغربية مريم، مرحبا بأهل السعودية مرحبا بالمغاربة أهل السعودية. Iman, l'ami de ta sœur Mariam. So مريم صاحبة اختك. إيمان، واش انتي لامي دو ما سور الله يرحمها مريم ديالي، ولا انتي لامي دو لا سور ديال مريم اللي في الرياض؟ تلفت. Okay, so this is pretty much the look. I just bought these lashes from House of Lashes. I really don't know how I like them because they kind of feel they have this look of being kind of synthetic, being kind of fake. They came, it was a Tinkerbell set. They came with this little box, you know, and that little box is where you can store your lashes. So I'm probably gonna store more it's only 3 pairs of lashes, and I'll leave the other ones that I told you that I got from Sephora. I actually do like the Sephora luxury lashes. I feel like they look more like natural hair. They also came with the mini kind of lash glue, one in black. I mean, that's not the one in black. One in black and one that's clear. I don't know how I feel about doing the lashes live again because this part is pretty kind of tricky, and I don't know, should I put on lashes? Should I not? I don't know. Let's see. Let's take the risk, and if the lashes suck, I'm just gonna say bye. Fight with them over here off camera, or like give up. And then so for a cut crease, I would go, I like actually Huda Beauty lashes. I would go with like either Scarlett or one of which are like the pretty much the dramatic ones. So this is House of Lashes. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna see, well, what do they look like, and are they the size of my thing? But with a cut crease, it's really like, well, they kind of are. Okay, well, I don't need to put that thing inside. I just wanted to know if they're my size or if I need to cut them up. Yeah, please put lashes on. What if I suck? Then what? I'm a joke to everybody? Okay, so this came from House of Lashes. This is the glue. Like I said, I usually use Duo as the glue, but let's try this. I just like the convenience of this. Looks like it's got a wider band as opposed to the Sephora lashes that I put on, or Ordell lashes, they have a thinner band, so maybe that would make it like a lot easier to manage. Here we go, girls. I'm doing what you asked me to do, but hey, you have to hang out with me whether I suck or not. You were waiting for the lashes, Juanita? I'm not the expert in them. But here we go. كريمة الناس تيتسناو الرموش وانا الرموش ماشي ما عنديش معاهم. جادوغ الرموش ولكن ما تنعرفش ما عنديش لا تكنيك باش كل خطره يصدقوا ليا. دونك دعي معايا اختي ما نتحشمش الا انت باقا هنا. It's okay, we don't judge. Okay, well, let's hope you don't judge still. Okay, so for lashes, I do like to let them dry. I do concentrate on the ends because the ends need to stick. The middle is pretty much easy. So if I get the ends in the right spot, then the middle is easy to handle. So use the thingy, let them dry. So they dry, they become transparent, kind of. فاطمة قتلتيني بالضحك. ايوا اختي ليلي حشمنا الله يستر وصافي. والفيسبوك والعالم كامل تيتفرج. ايش سكتي وصافي. What she said in Moroccan, what Fatima said in Moroccan is "Lele hshimna" means like, let's hope we're not gonna be like, you know, that it's gonna work. I told her the whole world is watching through Facebook, so if this sucks, it's my reputation at stake, you know? To be honest with you, I love Duo. That's what I use. This I'm just using now because this is what came with the set of the House of Lashes. I've seen a lot of reviews on House of Lashes, so I'm just trying to see if really I do like them. So, bismillah. And what I would do is I would do like this to kind of... You're here for me? I love you, Kate. Katie. I don't know, why did you put Kate? I have always known you as Katie. So, the lashes are on. I'm just gonna let them take their spot for a bit. Okay? You just wanna kind of push down. So when you're putting them on, your chin is a little bit up. I just do like this. You know, my eyes are not totally closed because I need to see what I'm doing. And then you don't want to go all the way inside. The little hairs, you want them to start kind of like here, so they're not like, you know, right there. It's going to be too much, okay? And then after they're on, they're actually on. You just cannot see because I'm gonna work on them with the mascara just to make them blend with my lashes. Actually, I think that these kind of lashes did not need for me to use a mascara underneath, just because they're very dramatic and they're very out there. But don't worry, you're just gonna push them down. Make sure that they're glued. Well, and that's that. So those are the lashes here. We're gonna make them blend with our lashes when we do this. Oh, now you can get going. Okay, والحمدلله ما عطلتكش سويدي باي. ما عيطلكش بسميتك اوكي لا مسميه راسك سويدي باي حيت enfin voilà. Yeah, it's been so long. So guys, when I first came to the US, I was an exchange student, and I lived with a beautiful host family in Missouri in a small town called Gold. Their last name was Eller. I loved them so much. They loved me like their own daughter. And we kept in touch even after I went to college. They were the family that would come and visit me, make sure I've got everything and stuff. And Katie Church is the is related to my host mother, you know. So I met her in Ohio when we went to visit the family. So that's that. Bye, sweetie pie. Assalamu alaikum, Fuzia. That's fine, sweetie pie. Go do your work. Me, I've got nothing else to do except this on my day off. And I'm so sorry, guys, if I don't come live as much as I would want to, just because, well, the only time I could come live is either on my day off when the kids are not here, or I could also come live at night. But at night, my husband has a tendency these days, because he gets so tired during the workday, to sleep pretty early, and all my stuff is in the bedroom, the vanity and all my stuff. So I'll try to make it a habit to maybe go live twice in a week as opposed to only once. I don't know. So ربي يخليك يا اختي فوزية, ربي يخليك. Okay, donc I'm just gonna try to attempt the left. So I like the House of Lashes glue. I mean, just because it's got the little thing, kind of like a not a mascara, like what is it called, the nail polish. So as opposed to Duo, when I'm squeezing and making sure that not too much comes out so it doesn't like go to my lashes and stuff, I like that I have better control over the glue with this. So this is a plus thing for House of Lashes. This is my first time putting House of Lashes, so okay. So I like the glue. At first I did not like the way the lashes were, because they look pretty synthetic, and I'm used to lashes looking kind of like your hair, but not bad. Oh yeah. And when I got married the first time, I was married to a French guy, and well, before I got married, when he came to visit me in Missouri for spring break, and we went on a road trip, he got to meet my host family, and then they came to our wedding in 2006, so that was cool. I love the Eller family. If you're here, I mean, you've got a representative, Kate. I love the Eller family, and I'm so sorry if I haven't been keeping it in touch as much as I want to. Just life takes us to places. So here we go again. Let's do this. Okay, so I'm sorry if you guys are not seeing, but I'm trying to, like, you know, kind of place it. And don't worry if you see a little white. It's okay, because we're gonna go over. It's gonna dry, I think, transparent like Duo, but I'm not sure. It's my first time using this glue and these lashes from House of Lashes. So these like came up like up compared to these. Like, what the heck, you know? Yeah, they're beautiful. I like these. Well, to be honest with you, I do like them. What do I like about House of Lashes? So let me show you. Oh, darn it. I don't know what my daughter did with the MAC lashes I had here. But let me show you some of the lashes that need to be cleaned, and that's why I didn't use them today. Okay, so these are luxury lashes from Sephora, okay? The band over here, which needs to be cleaned, again, I might do a live cleaning my lashes because you can reuse them like so many times, okay? The band is pretty tiny, and especially if you're using Duo, you're like kind of like praying that not too much is gonna come up, because there's if too much comes up, it's gonna leak into the lash, and then it's gonna not, like, the lashes are gonna be sticking to each other, and it's not gonna be looking good. The band into those lashes, those specific ones, so which ones are these? What are they called? These are called iconic lashes. The band is thick, so you're able to actually have, I feel like you have better control. So if you're a beginner in lashes, it's easier to use these lashes as opposed to the other ones. And God knows why the heck this one is not as dramatic as the other one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put mascara just to lift it up. But yeah, so I do like House of Lashes. Obviously I don't like the price, but I don't like the price of a lot of things. You know, I mean, it's not excessive. How do I say? It's the price of most lashes that are, you know, I don't remember how much I bought this set. You could buy the lashes alone, but because I wanted to try the glue, and I kind of liked this box that came in the set so I can store my lashes, that's what sold me. I do like gadgets, like you guys know. But, yeah, so I just, and that's why I bought it. Otherwise, you know, it's like Huda Beauty prices, Huda Beauty lashes prices. Ooh, talking about Huda Beauty. So people, I'm gonna do a raffle later on today, but I want to show you the palette. So it came in the Huda Beauty bubble wrap right here. I want to get you excited if you are one of the people who purchased the raffle tickets. So this is the Huda Beauty. This is the authentic one. Like I said, okay, so the difference between the authentic and the fake, the authentic has kind of like a black and white feel to it with a little bit of sepia when it comes to the eyes of Huda over here. The rose gold over here is kind of like 3D. You can kind of feel it. You know, it's a little bit kind of, how do I say, the rose gold edition. It's a little bit, it's not gold, it's kind of goldish copperish color. So this is how you know at first when you just look at the palette that this is an authentic one, okay? The fake one is a little bit bigger. The color is more in the pinkish tones. You're not going to have that 3D feel over here, you know? You're not going to have that feel for the unauthentic Huda Beauty palette. This one, I put it inside. This one also comes, so it comes with the original Sephora purchase, of course, with the black, with the personal information blackened out, okay? It does have a lot of foiled shadows. I mean, I didn't want to swatch anything because originally I bought this for me, and then I'm like, well, let me just ruffle it up and see how that works. So, oops, a lot of nice foiled shadows, okay? On top, and then some really nice matte shadows, you know, that you can work with either for transition colors or for like over all over the lid for the base of your makeup and so on and so forth. So this is what's gonna be ruffled up later on. I cannot do it right now to be honest with you, just because I do have an appointment to go to that I need to make, and I do have to go to the post office. I know it would have made more sense since I'm going to the post office to do the raffle. You know what the heck, let's do the raffle right now before I leave, and then that way if the person is here, then they can send me the information. First, let me do the mascara. So House of Lashes. I love you, House of Lashes. Yeah, what the heck. Let's just go and get it done. That way, if the person watches and sends me the address before I get to the post office. So those are like really like party lashes. Really. Party. I'm having a party at the post office. No, I have to go to other places too. So, here we go. What the heck? Let's just do the ruffle right now. And that way, it's over and done with. And I don't have to worry about it. So, I told you guys what kind of... and I'm not going to do my face. I'm going to do my face at Shameless Beauties. If you're not part of that group, go ahead and join that group if you want to watch me do the face. Because you guys, I do my face the same way all the time, every time. And you already saw a full face before. So if you go to... you cannot see this on the actual phone, but if you are on a laptop, whether it's an Apple or not an Apple laptop, and you go to the page on top where you see discussion and all that jazz, you're gonna see a tab called videos. If you click on videos, it's gonna show you all the videos that have been uploaded to the page, and some of the videos were like, for example, when I did a Get Ready With Me or Face Bake on Facebook and stuff, and a lot of times I did a full face. And I did a mask and stuff like that. So, let's see if this computer is charged. Okay. Yeah, just practice. You know, like face baking is not something that you need to do on a daily basis. It is something that you do, like if you're going out and you want your makeup to stay put and you don't want it to crease or, you know, because we do get... you know, our face gets oily, like, you know, and things tend to crease and to, even if you're using a good makeup. So to do a face bake helps with that makeup to stay put for as long as possible. So let me go here. So I think what is this? I hope I left, okay. So let's see, change names. Okay, so let me show you. I already copied and pasted the names on here to get it ready, and I put 7 seconds as the timer. So my number one, I asked multiple times people to check that the numbers that I've entered are correct. Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna fix this off camera. I just feel like this, maybe because it's my right eye, or maybe they're done differently, but this needs to be lifted up a little bit. Okay, maybe now it's better. Okay, so I have number 1, Jamie Jones, 2, Evelyn Martinez, 3, Evelyn Martinez, 4, Roberta Salas, 5, Sonia Omar, 6, Jessica Ross, 7, Ana M. Pacheco, 8, Christina Stragas, 9, Roberta Salas, 10, Sonia Omar, 11, Brittany Lay, 12, Ariel De La Rosa, 13, Evelyn Martinez, 14, Ana M. Pacheco, 15, Sonia Omar, 16, Diana Cruz, 17, Debbie Davis, 18, Jessica Ross, 19, Lauren Hansinger, 20, Sonia Omar, 21, Alyssa Doe. Why are you... I don't want you to... They kind of did not... They wanted to do... what is it called? You know, the autocorrect. I don't want you to correct the last name of Alyssa. 22, Evelyn Martinez. 23, Jessica Ross. 24, Roberta Salas. 25, Ariel De La Rosa. 26, Halima Nassar. 27, Olivia Torres. 28, Princess Rania. 29, Jamie Jones. 30, Roberta Salas. 31, Lauren Hansinger. 32, Zainub Javid. 33, Brenda Bustillos. 34, Sandra Strasser. 35, Sandra Strasser. 36, Sandra Strasser. 37, Alyssa Doe. 38, Balkis. 39, Debbie Davis. 40, Debbie Davis. 41, Sarah Castillo. 42, Debbie Davis. 43, Alejandra Angelina. 44, Diana Cruz. 45, Evelyn Martinez. 46, Balkis. 47, Zainub Javes. 48, Olivia Torres. 49, Debbie Davis. 50, Evelyn Martinez. 51, Jessica Ross. 52, Roberta Salas. 53, Brenda Bustillos. 54, Balkis. 55, Debbie Davis. 56, Zainub Javed. 57, Debbie Davis. 58, Evelyn Martinez. 59, Jessica Ross. 60, Jamie Jones. 61, Ashley Rogers. So I read all the names just because you won't be able to zoom to see all of them for the raffle. And the highlights face. Like, you mean like highlights and contour? Is that what you mean, Princess Rania? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and click on go. I know you're just 8 people, so I'm just gonna click on go, and here we go. Who is the winner of the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette? Zainub Javed. Zainub. I don't know, in Arabic we say Zainab. So Zainub Javed, you won the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette from the paid raffle. I wonder how much you spent, but it was, I think, was it $2 or $3 per ticket? It was $3 per ticket. So if you only spent $3, congratulations, Zainub Javed, for winning the Rose Gold palette from Huda Beauty. Where did I put it again? Here we go. Zainub Javed is the winner for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. Okay? So, congratulations. I know she was here at some point, but she probably left. So, guys, I do appreciate that you guys hang out with me here. Normally, what I would do is I would go with the liquid eyeliner, which I told you I could not find. Let me just look one more time. Here we go. The 24-hour perversion liner from Urban Decay, and I would go on top of those places, but because these are pretty dramatic and the band is pretty black, so I'm not just gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna go on top just in case there are places that are not you know, blackened out, but really, like, I think this is okay. So with this said, I'm done with the eyes. I tell you, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching, for tuning in, and I'm going to go to Shameless Beauties to do my face. Take care, guys. I love you.